Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu-alaikum. Ji ayanu, pakhair ragale, bhalli kare aya, ishpata. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into PTV World. You watching World this morning on this very auspicious and graceful day, ladies and gentlemen. I happen to be Shahzad Hassan Khan, and with me I have the very amazing Shiza Hashmi. Hello Shiza, Assalamu alaikum and Pakistan. Happy Pakistan Day to you. How are you today?
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much. Same to you. I'm doing absolutely great. Thank you for asking. It is, yes, Pakistan's Day, or Pakistan Resolution Day as we know it, ladies and gentlemen, 23rd of March. We really hope for everyone who's catching our show right now, maybe after watching the parade already on the TV screens.
Further ado, all of those people who've been given this amazing task, ladies and gentlemen, who will be letting us know, equipping us with the history, with the significance of this day. Without any further ado, I'll be introducing them to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by Rear Admiral Salim Akhtar Sahib, Hilal-e-Imtiaz Military. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Walaikum assalam. Nice to be here.
Happy Pakistan Day, sir.
Same to you.
Thank you very much.
Every Pakistani.
Thank you very much for joining us alongside Salim Akhtar Sahib. Ladies and gentlemen, we're lucky that we've actually been joined by Brigadier Retired Dr. Abdul Ghafoor Sahib, Saalaar Military. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning.
Walaikum salam. Good morning to you as well. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Wonderful to have you. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, we've been actually joined by Air Commodore Retired Saalaar Military, Sayyid Shoaib Salim Sahib. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Happy Pakistan Day.
Walaikum salam. Happy Pakistan Day to you as well.
Thank
and
you
to
very
the
much
nation as well.
Yes, sir.
So Shahzad, before we actually do begin with the significance in history, I have a question for all of you, mashallah.
Sure.
It's first of all, we're really honored and glad to have all of you at the same time, at the same platform. Were you ever a part of the 23rd March parade?
Yeah, absolutely. You were mentioning earlier, and I think it has to do with your age, when you're quite young, mashallah, that Blue area was one place where it used to happen, and then now the present location where it is. But started all from the race course ground in Rawalpindi.
Right.
And I actually participated. I carried the national flag, and that is 1978.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Very nice.
And it's just wonderful because that's a huge big ground which is now Apollo ground, and that is where all this parade used to take place.
That okay, this is how I was feeling, and the smile he's carrying on his face is obviously for his motherland, Pakistan, ladies and gentlemen, as well. But sir, what about you? What can you recall when you were a young cadet?
Well, I joined Pakistan Army Aviation and I started participating from there, actually.
Wow.
Being aeronautical engineer, maintenance officer with the aircrafts. So we used to fly from custom base, Rawalpindi, and I used to be with them. Every 23rd day, I used to be there on the parade, and I used to be part of that fly past. Alhamdulillah, it used to be a great thing.
Sir, what do you have to say? What can you recall?
Actually, it's feeling nostalgic because on this one of the parade at Admiral Sahib mentioned, Racecourse ground, one of my course mates, Saeed Muhammad Khan, he was flying a Mirage for this fly past. He crashed on that day. And it was God bless his soul, it was very unfortunate for him. But the jazba and the emotion and devotions, those were really alive at those days.
Nation, one destination, ladies and gentlemen. That's our message for today and for the rest of the days as well. But let's see who are the people who have joined us now from different walks of life. So ladies and gentlemen, first up, we're very lucky that we've actually been joined, because we definitely wanted somebody to represent youth on this very amazing and special day as well. So we're very lucky that we've actually been joined by youth activist, ladies and gentlemen. She happens to be Kinza Mumtaz Abbasi. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Happy Pakistan Day.
Walaikum salam. Same to you.
Thank you very much for joining us, and it's wonderful to have you over here on this amazing day.
Same here.
Wonderful. Not just Kinza, ladies and gentlemen, we actually wanted our kids to have a say, to have a representation of themselves as well. And we wanted to ask them whether how would they want Pakistan to be in their eyes, when they grow up. What are those things which they do not want to see, and what are those things which they really want to see and practice as well. So we're very lucky that all the way from Mandi Bahawuddin, we've been joined by Mr. Hashir Saalaar. Hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum, and it's an honor to come here, and I want to thank you for inviting me on the show.
And it's wonderful to have you over here. How was your journey from Mandi Bahawuddin to Islamabad?
It was great, coming there.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Second time coming in PTV.
Oh,
Wow,
we love having you.
And do you love seeing the parade as well?
I like it.
You
I
like
love
it? What do you love the most?
About the planes going up and making cool stunts.
Yeah, wow. So you get excited about it?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And very quickly, before I move on to other guests as well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an engineer so I can make cool gadgets and help my country and make it even more famous and more powerful.
Wow. And do you have any idea what gadget you're going to make?
I'm going to make a gadget, a sword, which is so hot that if you just slash it to someone, he will melt so quick. So it will be safe and we can fight even quicker.
Wow, that's wonderful, ladies and gentlemen.
Who thought of it?
Yeah, I think I love his passion, the way he speaks as well. He's a true star as well. And imagine, guess what, that he's just only 9 years old and he's studying the syllabus.
Not 9 yet even. Can
yeah,
you
not
it?
9 as of now as well. And he's studying the syllabus of 9th grade as well. He's a genius. He's one of the smartest kids that have come around as well. Thank you very much, Harshit, for taking our time. And thank you very much to Harshit's parents as well, that you made sure that he's going to be a part of our show as well. Wonderful. Thank you very much for joining us alongside Harshit, ladies and gentlemen. We're lucky that we've actually been joined by a student of 7th grade as well. She happens to be Miss Hania Nasir. Hello, assalamu alaikum, Hania. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm fine. What about you?
Absolutely perfect. How do you feel on this day?
Very good.
Very
I'm
good.
so excited to come here.
Well, thank you very much. And last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, we're lucky that we've actually been joined by Muhammad Wajiul Hassan, who happens to be a student of 4th grade as well. Hello, Waji. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. It is an honor to be here.
Thank you very much for joining us. So let's get the conversation started with Harshit. Harshit, so you have prepared a speech today for all our amazing viewers. So are you going to stand up for the speech?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. My name is Saalaar and I'm from Mandi Bahawaldeen. So today I'm going to be telling you about a very important day in Pakistani history, 23rd March. This was the day when the foundation of Pakistan was laid and the resolution of Pakistan was made. On this day, our beloved leader, Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, said that Hindus and Muslims are two different nations. We don't live together or we do anything together. We don't marry or we eat together. Our science and philosophies are all different. So we need a different and independent country. And in the end, we need to work hard and do it. And he said the goal of his life is to work hard and make an independent country for the Muslims. And he said, I want to make a very good resolution that everyone remembers. And those was his words. And even his speech was in English, no one could understand. But everyone said whatever he's saying is right. And everyone clapped so loud, it was like thunder clapping in the Mancha Park, currently known as Iqbal Park today. And everyone was surprised and everyone was happy. They said that we need Punjab, NWFP, Sindh and Balochistan in the northwest.
You said it was so amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
You're a star. Very nice. Can talk. But now moving on to Kinza over here. Kinza, I think it is really important for us to mention that she has been coming over here ever since I think she was in school, which makes us great to understand now that over the period of these years, has your feeling for, Pakistan in terms of nationalism or patriotism again changed? Did it even deter or did it even grow stronger? What are some of the things that connect you to Pakistan?
I think it has changed, yes. I think there have been some very good things and bad things also. Like I have been observing a lot of things in our society related to youth and other people. You will see, extremism in our society nowadays, and this extremism is actually caused a lot of imbalances in our society, corruption, and then there's no supremacy of law. So all these things I have been observing. Previously in our books in Pakistan studies, we used to study this Pakistan as an Islamic welfare state. Yes. But actually I need to ask our political leaders, our religious leaders and our media also, are we a state actually? Are we a welfare state? Today we say that we want to create Pakistan as state of Medina, as Riyasat-e-Medina. Yes. So in Riyasat-e-Medina, there was a ruler and a man. They both were equal. Yeah. Even the rulers, they used to proudly call themselves as the servants of the people. They used to patrol in the streets. But what our rulers are doing today, they are not concerned about the people, about our people, about their will. And we call ourselves as democratic states. So are we actually democratic? A democratic state is the one, Shiza, which really cares about, prefers the will of the people. But unfortunately, there is no supremacy of law, there is no accountability, and these things I have been observing for a few few years, and I would say that I think our people, our youth need to know about that, that there is not only positivity, there is also a growing extremism in our society.
Moving on to Hania. Hello Hania, how are you?
Fine.
How do you feel today?
Very excited and very nice.
Very excited. So have you prepared something for us?
Yes, I have prepared a song.
Go ahead.
Okay.
दिल दिल की आवाज पाकिस्तान
Zindabad!
पाकिस्तान
Zindabad!
पाकिस्तान
Zindabad!
हर दिल की आवाज दिल दिल की आवाज पाकिस्तान
Zindabad!
Pakistan.
Zindabad! It's perfectly alright. You did a great job as well. Wow, it
Very
was amazing.
nice. It
Wow,
was-
kids, you guys are doing a wonderful job as well, which
I
is why I'm
know.
going to move on to Waji now. Waji, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's wonderful to have you, and we are grateful and thankful to your parents as well for making sure that you're going to take out time for us today. Today is a very important day. What do you have to say?
My name is Mohammad Wajil Hassan. I am from class 4E and study in Beria College. Every year, every 23rd March is celebrated with full zeal and dedication. On 23rd March 1940,
Bete Waji,
Pakistan
can you look into this camera?
Pakistan resolution was passed to get a separate homeland for the Muslims in subcontinent. Pakistan Resolution Day ceremony was held at Minar Pakistan at Lahore. This day recalls us the untiring efforts of our forefathers and great leader Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah.
Wow, that's
Amazing,
wonderful.
yes.
Wow.
And that's true. You were very right about the history of this day. But now, you kids, Kinza, I will definitely come to you for the solutions that I want to talk about. But just before that, I want to ask you guys, because now you're school going, there must be a particular way that you celebrate the 23rd of March at your schools and maybe at your house as well.
Yeah.
So beginning with you, Hashir, what are some of the activities that you guys carry out on this day?
Especially on this day,
You can keep sitting, it's okay.
Especially on this day, I try to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us this beautiful country and thank the Qaid for giving us a home, which place we can go home and we can relax, simply go in our religion and do it perfectly and with no fear.
Absolutely.
Wow, and it's wonderful, Hashir, and I like, the way you put things as well, and how thankful you are to Allah Almighty, and I believe that everybody should be thankful to Allah Almighty, because, ladies and gentlemen, having the freedom to say whatever you want to say, or having the freedom to practice whatever you want to practice, I think is something which is a blessing in disguise as
And
well.
we take it for granted.
And we take it for granted, and we should. And everybody needs to work in this direction as well. But Hashir, now there are some things, ever since I was growing up, there were things which bothered me as well, that okay, probably this should have been done rather than, what was going on. For example, if I would be going on the road and I would see that, okay, there are people arguing, I wouldn't want that to happen. If I was probably going once again, and somebody was littering, I wouldn't want that to happen as well, while I was growing up. So I was a kid as well. What are those things which bug you a lot and you like, okay, once I'm going to grow up, I will change all of these things?
Like Kinza is really concerned
Especially
about the
I
corruption.
actually think the habits of people are not very perfect here.
Okay.
Some of them they fight together. They should not. They should thank us, subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are living to the same society.
Yeah.
And they should not do litter, throw litter. They should recycle it in a proper way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you recycle?
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Really?
that's
How do
really
you
nice.
do that?
How do you manage your waste? I mean, do you carry that, okay, this is non-degradable, so this goes in a separate way, this is, okay.
My father says that if, for example, if I have to throw the trash out, I should first wait in the time when the garbage truck is coming.
Okay.
Wait and put in the night time in somewhere safe that it does not go on the road or little someplace.
Wow.
And then they can take it out and it will be better and it will be benefiting.
Wow,
Very
that's
nice.
wonderful. And Hashir, how do you feel, when people lie to you? How do
I
you
don't
feel
feel
about it?
well actually because it's hiding. You can just ask someone, can I tell that guy in secrecy because it's not your way understanding or you can't understand.
Exactly.
So it will be much better.
So then what would you say to all of those people who lie a lot?
I would say they should stop lying and they should start doing some good things and they should not lie. Because lying is a very bad thing in Islam too.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
Harsha,
wonderful.
you're so
Have
right.
you ever lied?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I
Wow,
was
that's
very
wonderful.
nice, very
Alhamdulillah. So now, Hania, moving on to you as well. So, what do you do on this day? You know, so now when after the show you're going to go back home, what will be your activity?
You tell that, but also Shahzad, I want to stick to the question where you ask that what are some of the things that they, because I really want to understand your perspective at your age. What do you think is something wrong with the country, if there is, that you want to change?
I want to say that there is no justice in our country.
Okay, yes. That is what you want to change?
Yes.
Okay,
I want
but if you had a chance, now this is an interesting question. Let's say if you were made the Prime Minister of Pakistan for one day, a question for all of you, okay? You are the Prime Minister of Pakistan for one day. In that one day, what change will you make? You have all the power.
I would like to change.
Okay, yes.
I would like to change the world's habits first of all,
Okay.
and the way we litter our country and make it cleaner and more beautiful.
So you have one day. So in that one day, you will do speeches about not littering.
Yeah, and I'll try to do it myself to look
Okay.
at the problems of other people and try to solve them myself.
Wow.
Very nice.
Like you were so full of patriotism and, you know, they talk about the country. We're very proud of you. And we want you all to do something wonderful for Pakistan as well. But before we wrap up, before we move towards the end of this special transmission of Pakistan Day, I want each and every one of you to give out or share a feeling which you have for Pakistan. You know, we do not want a message. I think we've done it pretty much a lot of times as well. But I want you to share one of your feelings for your motherland, Pakistan.
Yeah, how you feel about being a Pakistani.
Okay.
Let's begin with you, Kinza.
It feels really great, obviously, being a Pakistani. It's our identity, our culture, our traditions, our norms, and especially our Pakistani identity.
Yes.
So it's very precious for, I think, for every Pakistani. Whenever, even this is a very special thing that whenever we go abroad, outside country, we really feel proud to call ourselves as Pakistani.
Absolutely.
So that is what actually I think we should behave here also in Pakistan.
Moving on to you, Hashir. How do you feel about being Pakistani?
I feel great, and I want to. What my feelings is that the world, Pakistan is great. Just little things have to be arranged in a little bit better way.
Like
Yeah.
what?
Like for example, the traffic rules. For example, as they're very dangerous. Someone will cut off. Even the car is going on the front. It's not safe. Are going speeding over here. If the road is clear, then they start speeding. It's not good. They should stay in a normal speed.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you
And
very
that's
much,
very
Hashir.
smart of you for noticing
Thank
as
you.
well. Very nice.
Exactly. And you're not supposed to drive before you turn 18. You know that, right? Wonderful.
Don't put cushions in the car.
What about you, Hania?
Here.
How do you feel about being a Pakistani?
I feel very proud to living in this country, and it is an Islamic country, and I feel that all the people who are living in this country are very lucky.
That's wonderful, and that's a wonderful message as well. What about you, Fasi?
I feel very good being a Pakistani, because before 1947 we have no country of our own.
We didn't have a
Then
homeland, yes.
after 1947 we have our own country. We can live with our own rules and regulations.
Wow, that's wonderful, and thank you very much, kids, for joining us. Thank
Actually,
you
I
very
want
much.
you to say something.
So, sure.
A few lines.
Of course.
तेरी तलब तेरी खुशबू तेरा नमू बोले मेरे वतन मेरी रग रग में सिर्फ तू बोले पाकिस्तान
Zindabad! Kya baat hai,
Amazing.
wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves. 1, 2, 3, Pakistan!
Zindabad!